We're out of sport and the battle is on to beat the frost.
Clubs across the West are fighting to keep their fixtures on, but some games are already off. Here's Alistair.
That's right, I'm afraid, yes. Tonight's rugby between Bristol and Moseley is off, along with tomorrow's football for Cheltenham and Bristol Rovers. As for the rest, well, they're keeping their fingers firmly crossed with more cold weather on the way. Bristol postponed their match at 10:30 this morning, and although it's disappointing for the table toppers, acting quickly means the club won't suffer financially. A deceptively sunny morning, but underneath the covers, the Memorial Stadium pitch is frozen rock hard. The frost is 6 inches deep, leaving the pitch totally unplayable.
I think we recorded nearly -8 here, so no, there wasn't much chance. The frost covers will only hold off 2-3 degrees, and we've had 3 nights of it, so it's been sinking in deeper each day.
You know, with everything, you know, the evening kick-off and the temperature's due to drop, I mean, we've got to think of player safety is paramount, basically, and there's no way that we could put this game on tonight.
Just a courtesy call, just to let you know that the game is off.
The early decision has helped Bristol minimise the financial impact, standing down staff for tonight's game.
Obviously, the pasty runs have been stopped, so we would have had like 6,500 pasties here this evening, as we've managed to stop those, and also staff costs. Obviously, if stewards had turned up and turnstile operators and all the other staff, then the serious implications of they need paying.
Swindon Town have hired in hot air blowers to beat the frost. It's cost them over £10,000, but they believe it'll be worthwhile.
What we don't want is a further congestion of fixtures. We're already pretty backed up with the success we've had in the FA Cup. And so the investment, we felt, to make certain tomorrow's game goes ahead as best it can, and also Tuesday, would ensure that the pitch is playable.
Bristol City had 8 blowers in place yesterday and are primed for more sub-zero temperatures. Spare a thought for the ground staff, who'll be working all through the night again.
The adrenaline keeps you going. We're drinking lots of tea, a bit of Red Bull, playing some cards, having a curry, that sort of stuff, you know. There's 7 of us. There's 2 of us done it last night, and we'll see how many volunteers there is tonight on a Friday night.
As the sun goes down, the covers come back on, and the ground staff can only hope for a milder night in their battle to beat the frost. Well, at least they're looking in the right place. Anyway, this is the situation at the moment. If you're thinking of going to a game, 4 matches are off. You can add Bath City's FA Trophy tie to the ones I told you about earlier. But better news elsewhere. Undersoil Heating should ensure Gloucester Rugby and Yeovil Town's away fixtures go ahead. Forest Green is subject to a pitch inspection in the morning, and those hot air blowers are working hard at Bristol City and Swindon. Exeter are confident Sunday's game with Bath Rugby will also be on. Of course, we'll keep you updated with any changes here, online and on BBC Local Radio.
Now we turn to sport, and Swindon Town are looking for a refund after the covers and heaters they hired failed to keep Saturday's game on. The club spent around £20,000 but say the equipment arrived too late and some of it didn't work. They are confident tomorrow's important Johnstone's Paint Trophy area final will be on.
Got majority of it playable, and just here was the main concern which he called off.
Today, the milder temperatures have helped the ground staff get rid of the frost, a job the hot air blowers were meant to do on Friday night. But the heating equipment didn't arrive until 7 o'clock, and even then several of the hot air blowers failed to work. The club want their money back.
You dragged me away from my desk, in fact, where I'm writing a long epistle to the company concerned, outlining all of the events that went on or didn't go on, and in the hope that they will arrive at a sensible compromise and allow us to recover quite a lot of the investment.
Tomorrow's Johnstone's Paint Trophy tie against Barnet isn't under threat. Good news for the 7,000 fans who've already bought tickets, hoping to see their side book a place at Wembley.
People think it's a small trophy, but to Swindon Town it's a big thing. It brings money into the club, gives the supporters a great day out, so we'll never know. We'll see what happens.
It's not going to be as easy as I think some people think it is, but we should get through, yeah.
Swindon are favourites, and the manager has urged his players to seize their chance.
Career's gone quick, and you have a real chance. So today, relax, rest, and tomorrow arrive here like if you want to If someone wants to steal something from you, you have to defend your house, your bone. You are a dog, a nasty dog that want to defend your bone, you know.